Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones Day Trade Setup for today. So yesterday we had a bit of a sell-off. Just want to show you here on the daily, and a pretty similar pattern to what's happening on the S&P, except this was an engulfing, or kind of an engulfing pattern. Not quite, but it's a bearish bar. So it didn't quite engulf the full body of the previous bar, but gapped down and closed below it. So that's kind of a bearish pattern. Problem I've got at the moment is it's more than likely a consolidation flag in my eyes. So this is not traders trading this is algorithms trading this at the moment. So and they are going to, once they get a pattern going, they'll trade that pattern until it stops working, and then switch and trade a different pattern. So there's a lot of potential structure here, and there's something which I spot yesterday which is looking like a potential inverse head and shoulders here, which you need to take it from where price is at the moment here, and you've got a fairly big shoulder here, massive head, another shoulder, bit of a messy pattern, but moral of the story is that you are forming higher lows in this area. So it's higher lows, so you're forming lower lows down, and now you're forming higher lows. So it's a rounding bottom, head and shoulders. Could argue that this here is a cup and handle, or no, not so much that, but this here is a cup and handle. There's so much structure here which is pointing to the upside. So for me, I'm still, the trend is up, still not interested in shorting it, but right now actually not interested in trading it either. We still got some data to get through this week. So we've got jobs number today, and then we have non-farm payrolls tomorrow. So as far as I'm concerned, we have a bit of structure forming over the last 2 weeks, and that is a channel. It's pretty much a bearish channel or a bull flag. One of the two, and my mind is leaning towards a bull flag. So if we come down to the hour, you'll see day before, big up, consolidation, big down yesterday. And that was just the ADP jobs numbers, which is basically the private sector, which was way less than was expected. But, was it really to be expected? I mean, that's typically made up of bars, restaurants, and the like. So, a lot of those places have closed down. A lot of temporary workers also without jobs at the moment with the COVID lockdown that's sort of in place in most other places around the world. So I'm not going to read too much into that bit of data. Actually, not going to read too much into the jobs data at all. Any of the payroll data. I think we're just going to have to wait and see what the market does. Once we see something transpiring on price action, then we can have an opportunity to chase it. But for me, this is sit on hands. It is sideways as far as I'm concerned, although this is down, sideways to down at the moment. But I don't see any opportunities for any sort of trades at the moment. And if you look here, there's a gap up here, there's a gap up there, there's a gap up there. So there's a whole lot of gaps on the way down, and there's a little gap at the bottom here. Just get that drawn in. Over there you can see that bar closed there, and then we gapped up with the next green bar. So there is a bit of a gap down here at the structure. That's 34,800, and then you've got gaps all the way to the upside. So difficult to trade this above and below the moving averages on the 15 minutes. I mean, that's just not something I like trading. So for me, it's sit on hands until at least some data has come out today, and then have a look to see what price action is doing. But right now, this is got zero direction. So I think I'll just play it safe and sit on the sidelines and wait for something to transpire. One thing to bear in mind is this is currently a higher low. So just bear that in mind. So from all, look at the last couple of days, it's been forming sort of a double bottom, then a lower low, then another lower low, then another lower low. There you can see sort of did create a higher high there, but then immediately went back into lower lows, lower highs here. So this at the moment, provided we stay above this low here of 34,700 could be the indication that we're looking for a squirt up, but I need more confirmation than that. So yeah, I'm sit on hands. Anyway, hope it helps somebody, and if I do see something, I'll let you know in the Telegram channel, but we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.